All right, welcome back to another exciting episode of Minetest Gameplay of Sorts. Yeah, we're going to go check out the hotel progress. And I didn't even know this was back here. So let's go. And if you like what you see here, please consider liking and subscribing. It's greatly appreciated. Check out this area. Oh. I wonder how that happened. There's nothing holding up these trees. That's wild. I didn't do anything like that. It's right off the back here. All right. Well, so real quickly, we're going to answer some questions. Or just address some comments. And Briley had asked, where do people buy tickets? Well, they can buy them here at the checkout counter, I guess. And HD Smecker had put in that, about smart shops. Now, I do have something similar up north over at the farm, and that I have a convenience store up there. So now the convenience store has a bunch of sort of like homemade vending machines. The problem is I haven't seen anything where I can put something in and get something out of what I want. Now, I have something close to that, and I know it can be done. So this is a dispenser. You can put stuff in the dispenser, and then obviously you push the button and it kicks one out. And that's what I'm doing up in the convenience store. However, there is a way that you can compare something. So let's say I want to use the same coin for the vending machine by having a hopper or something to where it will recognize the coin and then automatically spit out a ticket. Yeah. However, if you look at this is kind of hideous. Well, not really. Up at the store, it's different. And, because everything is made with glass display cases, and I have item frames on it with the merchandise on there, everything else. So, yeah. So I'm looking at doing something like that, but that would take away from the looks. So I have to balance that. Also, there are full height blocks. As you notice here, there's a step up to the train because these are half height platform blocks. And what makes these platform blocks unique is that they have this little lip on them to allow the train, but to give the impression that it's a platform. So now in Chicago, we go out here and I want to type in, let's see, Google. There's Google. And we want Chicago, Ogilvy station photos. Ogilvy. Oh. Images for Chicago Ogilvy. I don't think I can get in trouble for using these. It's a Google search. This here is a blurry picture. Wow. That's the front of Ogilvy Station. And you have your shops inside, stuff like that. Let's see if we can find a train. Because we have two different trains. And we have L trains, which are elevated L or like subway type. And we have the metro trains. And the metro trains are the ones that go, oh, perfect. So if you look at here, this is an L train, which looks like the New York subway train. You can see that the bottom of the door is equal with the platform. So now if we come up here to Ogilvy Station, you can see how there's a step up to the metro train from the platform. Now I've been there. This is really cool because after you leave the shops and you walk out onto the platform, and that's where you get your trains. So this is sort of semi-realistic. Yeah, it's realistic. However, because of my mistake in planning, I can't use the full height blocks at this time. And here's the train tunnel over here. I gotta hide this. I'm gonna build up some grassy area over here. Then this is the third time I'm recording this video, and because the other two times I went off on a rant, and I'm still not feeling 100%. So, and it went like 45 minutes. Didn't like it. So let's go back in the daytime. Nighttime looks really cool. Get rid of the can of copyright infringing soda. And so what I did is I added these railings, my favorite railings from the industrial bridges. And we have these little walk downs, stairs leading to the beachfront. These gorgeous views. And you can see the work that I'm doing. Wow, those windows don't line up. They don't have to. Not everything has to be symmetrical. So you come down here, and because this is such a wide open area, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these planters, every, like these 3 planters, and then a space of 3, and then 3 more planters. And all I'm doing with that is I am taking my forest soil, and 1, 2, 3. So the 4th one, we're going to add some forest soil, and then we're just going to give it some cut spruce to give it some contrasty color. And then I'm going to put like young trees. So these are the young trees. They're in 2 different parts or 3 different parts. And there's also the bushes, those brush and bushes. And then you also have hedges. Here's the other side. This goes to the other beach. And what I want to do, hey, Sharky's back. What's up, dude? Just chilling. And there's Michelangelo. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Yeah. So that looks really cool. So that is going to break up this huge area and add some interest. Yeah. So you come back up here, and this goes into the back side of the hotel. And sliding doors. Still haven't figured out what I'm going to do with this cove area. But I do have the, I have 4 rooms. Here's a bathroom. Room number 1. Have a real nice patio area, deck area. Room number 2 with a bathroom. Yep. And I ran into a problem with them. So I am going to have to look at how I laid out the shower. And I can't really, I want to put another room in here or something, but I also have to, I don't want to put a room where there's no window. So like here is like going to be a utility room. Come back out here, and we have another little like deck area or lookout area. And we have 2 different stairways. This stairway goes up for the adventurous because there are no rails other than these. And the drop off is very, very severe. Yep. And I'm not going to go around this entire island. Yeah, that's not really feasible. But that's for the adventurous, and you have to sign a 40-page waiver. And then you have the more sane area where you can actually make it down, walk down to the beach and pet the sharks. And this area is loaded with them. And I really like those trees over there. This area over here is really cool. And we have this kind of tree it's a huge bush. It's a birch tree growing out of the ground. Like something happened when it generated with a cactus. And then in the other video, there was just a sapling here and it finally grew. So yeah, and this area is going to lend itself in really nicely to a boat dock, which I want to put over on that one beach over here. So you can actually get around and look at the nature. And if you haven't figured out by now, this whole theme with the nature centers and, research centers and nature learning and this hotel, it's all got that, it's an adventure hotel and nature center hotel. So I have to finish the flooring up here, finish the bathrooms, and this is going to be a storage area back here, and then a utility area. And then down here, this is the little breakfast area and like restaurant. And going in the back here is going to be where the kitchen, and you'll access the kitchen through here. So the kitchen's going to be back here, and there's also going to be a, oh, look how nicely that's the stairs. Cool. So what's going to come back here? Oh, there we go. I made it through to the other side. There's 3. This is where they'll get their food. Nice. Very nice. And then also back here will be washers and dryers for the guests. I have 2 of each back here, and give that a little room. So what that, because every hotel has amenities like that. And then here's another room and a bathroom. Bathroom's almost finished, and more patio dealies going on here. Beautiful views of turtles and fishies. Excellent. And another room. I'm still playing with the flooring and everything else, putting the finishing details on this. And then you come out here, and this is going to be a seating area, like a waiting area when you're waiting to either check in or you get off the train. Here's the full height blocks. So I could have used these, however, there's not enough room between the ceiling and the floor to really use that. I don't want to lower this because there's water underneath, and I can't really raise it because, yeah, that's the roof, as you can see. So I kind of boxed myself in a corner on that one. Yeah, but it's not all bad because, like I said, you can take whatever and turn it around, or make something out of a mistake. So, yeah. And I don't know how far back I want to take the train yet, because I have to have enough area for people to get off. But you can't really take the train that far back. So, and this is going to be the final room. And like I said, I'm not putting, this is like a master suite. This is the big one. So I don't want to keep putting rooms in unless I can somehow get a window action going in. I might be able to do another room off the back of here, off the second floor, which is an idea, because I can, there we go. And there's a bee's nest. Okay, that'll work. So we can put another room in here. We have enough room, and I can put a window in. Because what's the sense of having a hotel room that you don't have a window? And then this here is just a general lounge area, and it leads to the little nature area back here. Put a TV up, little seating, make this, put some carpeting in, make this look real nice. So that's what I've been up to. And finished all this off with the industrial rails. And, you know, you come down here. I really like this idea about the, like the planters and stuff. I think that's turning out really cool. So that's going to be the hotel. And, you know, it's a adventure hotel because you have all this wilderness and all this area. And then put it, you know, I need to figure out how to build a really nice looking dock and have some little rowboats, sailboats that you can take out on the lake, go fishing, pet the sharks, all that nice stuff. And then the only thing left to do over here is hide all this area here, build it up. Yeah, make this more. And then back here, add another car. Yeah. Now is the tedious work because this area here, the aisles will go on both sides and they will link the parking lot together. And then, you know, that is where we will take this back here through the jungle trees and then veer north a little bit. And we should come out. Yep. The Oasis house. We come out behind the Oasis house, but I want to hug this area here and then connect to the road here. And that will link together the train station and all the houses and go north. So there you have it. And like I said, I know there's a way of doing the vending machines to make a what do you call it? The store. I can't think. A smart store. Yeah. And to make a smart store. However, I have to balance my personal preferences of how this looks to go with, let's take a look at it real quick. Because of cool editing, I'm flying up to the farm and the other nature center. Now, I could have taken the train, which is probably what I should have done. There we go. Nature center. And how's everybody doing? It is cold up in Chicago. We're still in the 30s. So, hi, Mr. Mukow. I'm not sure if this is what he was referring to as a smart store, but thanks. But here is my little shop. I didn't want coffee beans. I want a cup of coffee. There we go. All right. Got a cup of coffee. And I have shown before, this is automated. Certain ones are automated with, back here you put in seeds on the outer deck. You put in seeds, the seeds go into the grinder, they go into the furnace, and they come out as bread. So this could be a smart shop. Yeah, I got so much stuff here. This could be a smart shop. I want my coffee. Holy cow. Just to get a cup of coffee. There we go. There's my coffee. So this could be a smart shop, but then, I have done things with Technics where I detect the plant growing, and when it detects it, it will then harvest it. So if I could detect a gold coin and then take that gold coin and then pump out a ticket when it sees the desired coin, that would work. So I'm gonna have to play with that, and I would have to hide that because it can't take away from the aesthetics of what I'm actually trying to pull off. Because you don't want this real nice looking train center, and then all of a sudden you got all this kind of back work going on and these dispensers, and sometimes it looks real cool, but you know, it has to be balanced with personal preference. One person may want that. So I would tend to rather leave it and just fake it or infer it. Like this, you think this is a working kitchen. so we're going to go from there. Yeah. And then you can use item frames like I did over here to put your, whatever you want to have in your store. So that's going to do it for this episode. And hopefully next episode, the hotel will be finished. I can start on the roads, tying these areas together. So then I can start building some modern houses again, because it's going to be a few episodes off when I redo the cyan house over here, which it needs it. The landscaping is spot on, but everything else needs to be redone. So on that note, we're going to leave it here and go from there. So thank you for watching. If you like, please share, like, and subscribe. It's greatly appreciated. Leave your comments below. You can find it over at Reddit or Minetest.net. All the mods and my custom mod pack that I put together is in the show description. Click on the more key underneath the show window, and it will show you where, and links where all the mods are, and instructions, descriptions, and whatnot. So thanks again. Everybody have a fantastic warm week. Yeah. And goodbye.